Dr. Joseph Martin here again. The topic for today is hope and courage for our future. And that would mean hope and courage for our personal, individual life going forward, and hope and courage for our family, community, and network, and the globe, all our sisters and brothers. Mitakuyo Yatsen. Here's an interesting thought I want to start with. Hope is what your heart is made from. Just think of that. So when you get into your heart completely, 100%, out of the head and into the heart, you will feel the hope that only the heart can give you, because hope is where the heart lives, and the heart is made from hope. Two H words there. And I know these days, probably personally, in some of the personal disasters you're going through, whether it's financial and with debt or job or career or job loss, or perhaps it's health, or maybe your relationships, your marriage is breaking down. There are a lot of personal disasters. We could call them so-called disasters or failures, but in fact, they're exactly what you need in these darkest days of your life, if you are in the dark night of the soul, which is a good place to be and stay until you transmute and transform it. Excuse me. With the hope in your heart. Sounds like a song, doesn't it? You can move through all this. So, what does hope bring us when we go into that place in our heart and live in the hope, live with the hope, live for the hope? What does it bring us? It brings us strength, resilience, self reliance, self responsibility, patience, perseverance, and courage. And in fact, all those things I just listed, when you go deeper into those in your heart, you will gain more hope. In fact, you can gain infinite hope 24/7 to live in no matter what circumstances you find yourself. Because every circumstance that you're in is important for your self development and growth. No matter how challenging, you can be the champion in your own life. Let's look at the etymology of the word hope. Hope is from the Latin. It also means to look forward or look forward to wish, to plan, to expect, to have a goal. And what is the opposite of hope? The opposite of hope also looks towards the future, and that would be dread, the fear of things turning out badly in your future. Hope, however, the definition of hope, is positively expecting all things to work out for the greatest benefit of all involved now and into the future of your own personal life. You hope that things will turn out. That's what we say. Hope all is well. You sometimes sign off with that on some of your communications. Now, these expectations of positivity for a future have led me to, as some of you know, I love acronyms, so I have one for hope, H-O-P-E, hope. The first would be heaven's healing. By that I mean the cosmic reality of the true divine cosmo reality, that would be the cosmic consciousness, is always there to heal you no matter what you're experiencing. Yes, it may be painful and may be a lot of suffering or a little bit of suffering, but you will be healed when you focus on your heart and the divine elixir within your heart. It's always there and it's always healing you. You just need to be more conscious of that. O stands for opening. Opening to spirit, opening to source, opening to the cosmos, opening to your higher identity, opening to your mind, your higher superconscious, opening to your heart, and opening to your life path. P would mean permanently, progressively. These are adverbs expressing the fact that when you're on the hope path, which is like the Zion train, you can permanently be progressing in all senses of your awareness, your identity, your self-worth, self-confidence, and your path of courage. E, what does E stand for? Well, E would stand for energizing eternally. As I said in just the previous video that you might want to watch, excuse me, all is energy. And you can move forward with this eternal energizing experience constantly, no matter how you've been thinking or feeling. When you turn your heart into hope and you turn towards the hope in your heart, all can be energized eternally. And that's my acronym for hope. What does hope do for us? Hope makes sense of suffering, pain, and loss. And as the Buddha says, all life here on earth for humans and all other sentient beings is always about pain and suffering until you find the middle path and the higher way that moves beyond that, which is what hope will take you to, the higher path. But in the meantime, during our life here, there is always pain and suffering and loss, separation. Hope heals this when you move into the heart of hope and the hope in your heart. It makes sense of it. Hope reconnects us with other people that we've lost contact with. We've lost emotional feeling and heartfelt contact with. Hope reconnects us with ourselves first and foremost, and then with others around us, whether it's a separation, a divorce, and you can still perhaps work towards being friends, or relationships that have gone sour. Take hope and have focus and communicate with compassion and reconnect. Hope eventually will bring you peace and joy. No matter what your life experience is, being in prison, being without job, food, or money, or clothing, or house, you can still have the joy. And there are many people who find this peace on the earth without having all the material possessions that we really don't need. Hope is the one essential spiritual, emotional experience in the heart that we need. When we've had a personal disaster, whether it's relationships, health, job, finances, whatever it may be, hope will get you through this disaster and make sense and meaning and find purpose in it. You'll see the underlying silver lining, if you like, of what this was teaching you, because all life experiences are just for learning, growth, development, and your own personal evolution back home to source and your own soul identity. On that note, we can say that hope brings us our truest identities. Often we have these false personae or masks that we're socialized into. Hope in the heart will lead you right to the center of your truest identity, which would be your divine soul connected to the source of all that is. In this frazzled world, when you have a frazzled mind that's too overactive and it can't shut down during the day and get all your things done, and it won't shut down at night when you're trying to sleep, hope on its own in your heart will bring you peace of mind and calm you down and allow you to have a good, restful, relaxing sleep. Hope will also bring new dreams in your dream time through the night that you'll remember and write down and activate and listen to and embody and manifest the next day. Mostly perhaps on emotional level, hope heals our emotional spiritual fabric that sometimes gets torn or shredded or ripped, and there's a lot of sadness and grief. Hope, as you delve deepest into your own heart in this way, will help you find the way through all this sadness, grief, and emotional challenge. Hope will bring us wholeness, and I think that's the key. With all the disparity and dualic nature of our day-to-day life, hope will bring you wholeness, and that's a key as well. On its own, hope brings courage, and for many of us, courage is the one thing we need every day to move forward, excuse me, with whatever it's your finances, your health, your home, your relationships, your children, your parents, your job, finding the true career for yourself, finding your own soul path, whatever it is, hope will find that way to give you this courage. It will automatically, in your heart, bring you the courage, strength, decision, the love that you need, the compassion, and the ability to take action in every circumstance and be self responsible, independent, and self reliant in all ways. Hope does this for us all. And so we could say, above all, hope. And yes, love is the key to the universe and to our personal experience of joy and happiness. Combined with hope, it's indomitable and it will give you everything you need. You need hope above all. There's a saying by Aristotle, love and courage are the first of all human qualities. And I think love and courage come when you have hope, and it mixes them all together. The love and the courage come together when hope is present consciously in your heart 24/7. No matter what experiences you find yourself in now, be satisfied without any judgment of yourself that these experiences are exactly what you need to grow and develop and heal, become a whole divine human being. And find the motivation that hope will give you in your heart. The heart is magnetic and it will give you that motivation to keep persevering and being patient with yourself every day. And you'll find as the days and weeks go by that you will have more hope and more progressive magnetism in your life to draw all the positive things that you need into your life and experience and relationships. So, in the darkest of days or wherever you find yourself now, just be the hope you are, be the hope in your heart. Let it magnetize all the goodness in you. Let it bring you joy, peace, courage. And above all, let you know that you are perfect love. All my love and blessings to you, and hope above all, and hope from my heart to your heart. Take good care. All blessings.